Welcome to the island of Paros. Hi, I'm Laura Bronner, a gal with a backpack and a camera, traveling the world to learn more about the people and places and food in it, and hopefully sharing some of the magic of those experiences with you. For the next few weeks, I'll be exploring Greece, heading to places like Athens, Naxos, Paros, and Anti-Paros. I hope you'll enjoy the adventure as much as I do. Now let's get exploring Paros. Paros is a Greek island located in the Cycladic Island group, about 30 minutes away from Naxos, 45 minutes away from Mykonos, or about 4.5 hours away from Athens, all by ferry. The ferries in July were incredibly busy, but still pretty comfortable. We booked this trip only about a month before we took it, so there weren't a ton of hotel options available. But we ended up lucking out by staying at this incredible hotel just a 10-minute walk from the main town of Parikia, called the High Mill Hotel. Let me give you a little tour of our room. While I'm here in Paros, I am staying at the High Mill Hotel. It's located a few minutes away from the main town of Parikia. We can walk in and out in about 10 or 15 minutes all the way to the bus station and the port. It's about 20 minutes. So let me give you a quick tour. If you come in here, a little hallway behind here is everything that we've stashed, so you can't see how messy we are, but it's a full closet for your clothes and little area where you can stow your bags. Big, comfy bed. Bed is super, super comfortable. Really nice pillows. Also within the room, you've got the sink where we've been brushing our teeth, obviously washing our hands. And the best part about this area is the fridge. So you can store cold water, you can store cold beer, and any other snacks that you might want to have out on the balcony. I'll link below, as always, to the bookings.com link so that you can check out this hotel room. One of the things that I shouldn't have found surprising, but is that the photos of the room are exactly what you get in this room. So everything that we saw in the pictures on bookings.com are exactly what this room looks like. There are a few different options depending on your view. We pretty much got the middle room, so we still get a view, but it's not on the top floor, which are the most expensive rooms in the hotel. So let me show you the view. Out on our little balcony here. It's a little windy today. The main town of Paros, where the port is an absolutely gorgeous place to spend some time. There's a main street along the port area, and then behind it is a winding labyrinth of pedestrian streets filled with cafes, restaurants, boutiques, and historical sites. Today we are battling the Meltemi winds to go to the village of Naoussa. From what I understand, it's a cute little fishing village turned almost like a boutique escape. So let's go and see what it's all about. There's also a few beaches, so we've got beach bag and ready to explore. We have to take the bus there, so we're just walking into the port area where the buses go from here in Paros. We'll see how much it costs. It runs every half an hour in both directions, on the half hour, on the hour. So pretty easy to remember and very easy to find. So let's go. You can purchase bus tickets either at the bus station or directly on the bus. It takes about 20 minutes to travel from Parikia to the town of Naoussa, where you are deposited at the Naoussa bus station, just on the edge of town. We explored the downtown area of Naoussa for a while, stopped for lunch at a local bakery that was cooking up some traditional Greek food, and then we headed to the local beach. Although significantly smaller than Naxos, there's actually quite a lot to see and do in Paros, and the best way to do that is to rent a set of wheels. We learned our lesson from our last week in Naxos, and this time we rented a quad bike so that we could more comfortably explore the island. Our little quad bike took us all the way out to the edge here, or in the bay, as you come into Paros town. It's a pretty fun road. Most of it looks like this, but it's so beautiful out here. After exploring the beaches along the northern coast of the island, we headed to a restaurant that we'd been promised was one of the best spots on the island for seafood, and it did not disappoint. The octopus was particularly memorable, as were the incredible views from our table. When we left Cristiana, we drove north from the small town of Ampelas towards Santa Maria Beach, and this stretch of road that hugs the coastline was one of the absolute highlights of my entire time in Paros. The next morning, we headed back out on the quad bike to explore more of the interior of the island, starting with a stop at an ancient marble quarry. We are in the little village of Lefkes, which is kind of right in the middle east part of the island. Driving along the mountains, it's quite beautiful. It seems a pretty popular spot, so you come in and you park just on the edge and you walk in. It's mostly pedestrian, which is very nice. It's very beautiful. From Lefkes, we headed toward the east coast of the island to a town called Piso Livadi. This little village has a small beach and a row of restaurants that if I had visited on the first day of this trip, I would have exclusively eaten at for the rest of my trip in Paros. After lunch, we circled the island from the south and stopped at different beaches along the way. But it was a pretty windy day, so we didn't do much lounging at the beaches. It's our last full day here in Paros, so we are eating and drinking at all of our favorite places. Starting with what we just had for lunch at Lemon E. It's a little family-run place that does just home-cooked food really well, very affordable and very delicious. We finished our last night in Paros with craft beers and one last magical Greek sunset. I hope you enjoyed exploring Paros with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, it really supports my channel, and I will see you next time as we head to the small island of Anti-Paros for some big adventures. Bye!